I'm Raghavendra M. Shetty, Associate Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Kendra Engineering College, Bangalore. This video is on Basic Electronics 18 ELN 14 of VTU syllabus for first semester BE students. This is lecture number 5 of module 1. In this video, I'm going to explain you the working of half-wave rectifier circuit and the parameters associated with the circuit. Voltage regulators are the circuit which supplies the constant voltage to the load. The voltage at output, that is V load, will not get affected with the changes in the source voltage VSS or the load resistance RL. Such a circuit which provides a constant load voltage are called as voltage regulators. In the coming slides, we can see how Zener diode acts as a voltage regulator. The circuit shown here is Zener diode as a voltage regulator, which contains VPS, which is a input source voltage, which is applied to the resistance Ri. A Zener Z is connected in reverse bias condition in parallel with the load resistance RL. If you see the current and voltages, the VPS, the input source, is responsible for the main current which is I1, which flows through the circuit. It comes to a junction where it gets divided into IL, which is the current which flows through the load resistance, and a current through Zener, which we refer as IZ. The voltages across Zener is VZ. Voltage across RL is VL. If you can see junctions 1 and 2, junction 1 is connected with the Zener, junction 2 is connected with the load resistance. If you can see junction 1 and 2, at junction 1 it is VZ and junction 2 it is VL. Both are same because they are at equipotential, and the total current I1, which is equal to IZ plus IL. The main current will get divided into Zener current and load current. The following are the conditions which needs to be satisfied for proper working of the circuit. Number 1, the power dissipation of a Zener diode is less than the rated value. The Zener has a rated power ratings. It should not exceed the rated power. Power is always I square R. Or is equal to VI, that is voltage across the Zener, and current across the Zener should be restricted to power rating of the Zener diode. When the source voltage is second point, when the source voltage is minimum, that is the applied voltage when it is minimum, Zener current will have a minimum current flowing through Zener, and there will be a more current passing through a load. When the source voltage is minimum, Zener current should be minimum and load current should be maximum. When source voltage is maximum, it's vice versa. Zener current should be maximum and the maximum current flows through the Zener, and minimum current flows through the load, that is IL minimum. There are two types of regulations. we call it as line regulation and load regulation. We can see what are they in the next slide. Output voltage should be constant for varying input voltage. That is, input voltage VPS is varied, but output voltage VL and IL should be constant. Then it is called line regulation. So line voltage is varied, but output voltage and output current are kept constant. That is, if the input voltage is increased, Vin is increased, current I1 increases, but I1 is equal to IL plus IZ. If I1 increases, IL has to be kept constant, IZ also increases. If the input voltage decreases, that is Vin, if it decreases, total current I1 decreases, but I1 is equal to IL plus IZ, IL to be constant, IZ should be decreased, VZ is kept constant, IZ decreases. As long as IZ values lie between IZ maximum and IZ minimum, output voltage remains constant. This is called line regulation. Load regulation. As the name indicates, input voltage is constant, output should be constant for variation of load. RL is varied. So at Vin constant, V naught equal to Vz, I1 equal to Vin minus Vz by R constant, which is equal to IZ plus IL. If the load resistance decreases, load current IL increases, it is from the Ohm's law, obvious, resistance decreases, current has to increase. To keep I1 constant, because Vin is constant, IZ decreases and V naught will remain, output will remain constant. If the load is increased, obviously load current has to decrease. To keep I1 constant, IZ increases, V naught will still remain constant. Similar to previous, as long as IZ max and min are the two limits for variation of Zener current, depends on the rating of a Zener. The IZ varies between IZ max and IZ min. This kind of regulation, we call it as a load regulation. Here are some equations to solve the problems regarding Zener diode as a voltage regulators. In the first one where RL is constant, that is load constant, RL which is load, which is constant, IL is the load current, IL is constant. That means input is varying, Vin is varying, that varies between V minimum and V maximum. If you remember the circuit, the input Vi is connected to a input resistance Ri, the one end of which is Vi, the other end of which is Vz, where the Zener is connected, Vz or VL, both are same, Vz. If you can find out this current I can be minimum when Vi is minimum minus Vz divided by R. By Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R, where V is the voltage difference between resistance, two ends of the resistance. Vi minimum minus Vz divided by R. I maximum is it is shown here, V maximum minus Vz divided by R. So I minimum is Iz minimum plus IL. If the second case, load regulation, V in is constant, the I becomes constant. But Iz varies between Iz minimum to Iz max, and IL varies between IL max to IL min. So RL minimum, load resistance minimum, is Vz divided by IL max, and RL max is equal to Vz divided by IL min. Thanks for watching.